Hi friends, welcome again to my channel. So let's continue with the SQL practice set. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss various SQL queries, okay, that relate to basically supplier parts database. Okay, so we are having three tables over here. It is a supply table that is having supply number, supply name and city. Parts table having four columns, and shipment table that is having S number and P number as the foreign keys from these primary keys. Okay, and it is a quantity, that is the number of quantity of parts that is supplied by a particular supplier. Okay, so now let's start with all these queries. So the first query is what? Restrict city column to have values Amritsar, Delhi, Pune and Kadin. That means we want to restrict this column to have the values in between these values only. Okay, so for this purpose what do? We will use the check constant. Okay, so the query would be alter. So what is the table? Supplier. Okay, now we want to alter supply. Here we will write table. Okay, it will be alter table supplier. Okay, and what do we want to? We want to modify the column, that is city column. Okay, so we will write over here modify. Okay, column name is what? City. And what is its data type? Now its data type is what? Varchar. Okay, you can also write a new data type over here. So I have specified varchar 2. Okay, now we will write over here whatever the constant that we want to apply. Now what is the constant that we want to apply? It is check constant. Check constant. And what is the condition in this check constant? That the city must be in, what are the values over here? The first value is what? Amritsar. Okay, the next value is what? Delhi. Next value is Pune. And next value is Kadin. Okay, so this is a simple query that will apply the constraint check. Okay, that will restrict this column to have only these four values. Okay, so this is what the query. Now let's see our next query over here. Okay, so what our next query says over here, it is get quantity supplied by Ajay supplier. Okay, so what do we want? Well, firstly we want the quantity that we can get from this shipment table. Okay, and we want on the basis of condition of those supplier whose name is what? Ajay. Okay, so what we will do, we will make use of the concept of subqueries in this case. Okay, is from the inner query we will get out the supplier ID of a supplier from supplier table whose name is Ajay. Okay, so firstly we will write an inner query. See, the inner query would be select. Okay, what do we want to select? Supplier number. Okay, supplier number from, what is the table? Supplier, where as name is equals to what? Ajay. Okay, now we will get to know the supplier ID of Ajay, and will make use of the supplier ID in getting the total of the quantity supplied by the supplier. Okay, in the shipment table. Now let's see how do we write this query. See, select sum, because we want the total of all the quantity, so we will do addition of all the quantities of supplier ID having whose name is Ajay. Okay, so what we will do, we will add the quantity. Okay, from, so we can also give the name to this column as total. Okay, let's see, we have given the name as total, so it is T. Okay, we have given the name of this resulting column as total from, what is the table? Shipment, where S number is equals to whatever the supplier number that is returned by this inner query. Okay, so this is a query. Now let's see our next query. Get the supplier name and city of this that supply part P1. Okay, now how do we solve this query? Firstly we want the supplier and supplier name and city, and this is what we can get from this table. right? Supplier name and his city. Now the condition is what? Where the those supplier who supply part P1. Now here we can see that we can get to know about the shipments from this table. So from this table we will make a inner query that will fetch out those suppliers who supply part P1. Okay, so the query would be select S number from shipment. Okay, where here is the condition. So what is the condition? Those suppliers who supply part P1, that is P number is equals to P1. Okay, so then we will make use of the resultant, okay, in order to get the supplier names and city from the suppliers table. So we will write the query like this: select S name, city from table is what? Supplier. Okay, where S number in. Okay, now I have written over here in because this query may return more than one fields. Okay, so if there are multiple results, so we cannot write over here equal to. Okay, because equal to always match only one value, so we cannot make use of equal over here. Okay, like in this query 2 we can see that if we have surety that there will be only one Ajay in the suppliers table whose name is Ajay. Okay, so that's why we have written over here equal to. But if we have some doubt that there may be more than one suppliers whose name is Ajay, so it is compulsion that we need to write over here in. Okay, so note this point over here. Okay, this is where the use of in operator. Okay, so it is also known as multiple rows subqueries. Okay, that return multiple rows. Okay, so this is where the query that will return multiple values. Okay, in order to handle out we will use over here in operator. Now let's see the next query over here. So what is the next query? Get colors of parts supplied by S1. Okay, so we want to know the colors, so we can get to know about the colors of parts, okay, from this parts table. Okay, so how do we solve this query? Okay, so firstly we will get to know about all the suppliers from this table. Okay, that so those parts that are basically supplied by supplier S1. Okay, and then we'll make after knowing about the parts that are supplied by supplier and S1, we will get to know about the colors of that parts. Okay, from this parts table. Now let's see how do we write this query. Okay, so as I told you, firstly what we do, we will select okay, what is P number from shipment table, where S number is equals to S1. Okay, so here we will get to know about the part numbers, that is parts, okay, from the shipment that are supplied by S1. Okay, and then we'll get the colors of these all parts from the parts table. Okay, see, the query would be select P color from what is the table? Parts table. Okay, where P number in. Okay, here again I have made use of n. Okay, note this thing. Okay, so this is a next query. Now let's see the next query over here. So what is the next query? Get supplier names who supply at least one red part. Okay, now how do we solve this query? So just start from the end of the query. Okay, firstly we will get to know about the how many parts from the parts table that are red in color. Okay, whose PIDs of all the parts that are red in color. Okay, and then from the shipment table we will get to know about those suppliers who supply those parts, okay, that are red in color from the shipment table. Okay, and then after knowing about the supplier IDs of those suppliers that supply red parts, okay, then we will get to know about the names of those suppliers from the supplier table. Now let's see how do we write this query. See, here we will make use of two inner queries and one outer query. Okay, so the innermost query would be to find the color those parts whose color is red. So we will write this like select P number from parts, okay, where P color is equals to red. Right, here we will get to know about the color, those parts who are red in color. Okay, now we will use this inner query in order to fetch out those suppliers who supply these parts, okay, from the shipment table. Now the query would be here we will write select S number from shipment. Here is a table, okay, where what is the condition, where P number in. Okay, now after going to the second inner query, we will get to know about those supplier ID. Okay, so and then we will make the use of this inner query in order to fetch out the supplier names of these supplier IDs, okay, from the suppliers table. So it will be select as name from supplier. Okay, the condition would be where S number in. Okay, so this is a query that will fetch out those suppliers who supply at least one red part. Okay, now let's see the next query. So next query is what, get supplier names who supply part P1 with quantity greater than 100. Here we are having two conditions. Firstly, the supplier supply part P1, and the second is what, the quantity is greater than 100. So how do we write this query? Okay, firstly we will write an inner query that will fetch out those supplier IDs who supply part P1 and their quantity is what, greater than 100. Okay, so the inner query would be select, okay, S number from shipment where P number is equals to P1. Okay, and the next question condition is what, quantity must be greater than 100. Okay, and then we'll make use of the result in the supplier table to get the supplier names. Okay, so the query would be select as name from supplier where S number n. Okay, so this is a query. Now let's see our next query, get supplier names who supply maximum quantity. Okay, now we want to get those suppliers who supply the maximum quantity. This we will make use of the max function. Okay, now let's see how do we write this query. So we want supplier numbers, okay, that we can fetch easily from the shipment table. Okay, so we will write select as number from shipment, okay, where quantity is equals to max of quantity. Okay, now it will fetch out the S number of those employee whose quantity is the maximum quantity, okay, from that shipment table. Okay, now let's see our next query. So it is what, this is also same as the previous query. In this we just found those supply numbers, okay, that supply quantity greater than the average quantity. Okay, in this we will make use of the average function. Now let's see how do we write this query. It will be select as number from what is the table, that is shipment table, where quantity is greater than the average of the quantity. Okay, so this is the next query. Here in this query we can also make use of distinct of where, that is select distinct S number, in case if we want that the S number must not repeat, because it may also happen that two suppliers may have the same name. Okay, so in that case we can also make use of the testing. That means we do not want the names repeating. Okay, so in that case we can make use of testing. Now let's see our next query. Next query is what? Get total number of supplier shipments. That means we want how many shipments that are available. Okay, how many shipments that are there in the shipment table. Okay, this is we can get from the shipment table. So here we can make use of the count function. So we will write the query like select count s number, okay, from shipment. Okay, so this is our last query. Hope so you enjoyed this lecture. Thank you. Friends, if you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.